The objective of the cut-off job is to remove a portion of pad assembly unit. The equipment used during this process is the machine cut-off press, blue bins, part stands, stock bins, and a work table. The material used during this process is the low-profile pad assembly. These photos depict the cut-off job and the dimensions of the workplace. Considering the worker height is about 5 feet 5 inches or 65 inches tall, this affects how the employees interact with the product and equipment throughout the day. The process for the cut-off job is to retrieve the part from the blue bin on the right and then reposition the nut on the part. The part is positioned in the press and then the press is activated. Next, the part is retrieved from the press and the nut is spun down. Lastly, the part is positioned in the blue bin on the left. Some irregular tasks include retrieving several parts at a time from the stock bin and position the parts in the blue bin, spinning down the top plate on the low-profile pad assembly, and lifting, carrying, and positioning full blue bins of parts. It was noticed that awkward postures and forceful exertions were observed from the employees to interact with the workspace. Forceful exertions are required to lift, carry, and position full blue bins of parts. Continuous forward bending of the neck, extended reach, inward rotation of the forearm, and standing is seen during loading and unloading of the press, while twisting of the torso is seen to position several parts at a time in the blue bin. Forceful exertions, forward bending of the torso, and extended reach are required to retrieve and position several parts at a time from the stock bin, while contact stress between the fingers and edges of the part while spinning down the nut is seen as well. To summarize this process, the cut-off job is a medium to high-paced job requiring forceful exertions to position parts, gauge parts, lift, carry, and position blue bins of parts, and position several parts at a time in blue bins. In addition, awkward postures of the torso, neck, arms, and hands were seen, and localized contact stress between the hands and fingers and edges of the parts and blue bins were observed as well. The following recommendations are made for the cut-off job tasks. Investigate height and tilt adjustable tables that rotate to hold the stock bins to decrease posture stress and forceful exertions. Consider using stock bins that have sides that can be hinged down to decrease posture stress and forceful exertions. Consider using sit-stand chairs and chairs with backrests to decrease sustained exertions. Investigate alternate palm button locations so workers can be closer to the press to decrease posture stress. Investigate alternate locations for blue bins to decrease posture stress, as in closer to the load point. Thank you.